So step one, we need to disconnect the battery from the vehicle itself and let the airbag system cool down for like a minute or two. That way it doesn't deploy on us. I already have these unscrewed, so I'm just going to pop them off real quick. And just, yeah, there we go. And then pat the battery for good luck for the installation because it's your baby. Now that we're inside, this bolt right here, followed by the one on the other side, will take a 10mm socket. And I'm just going to shimmy it out and let the airbag fall out of the way so I can get to the wires. Pre-warning, be sure to always hold the airbag so that it faces away from you. Once the airbag is loose, disconnect the horn wire and then the airbag wires. Pull the black plastic lockup and out of the plugs. I used a hex tool to do that. And then you're just going to pull straight out. There's no secret locking mechanism here. Then unplug the wires. It's very simple right here, but I wish someone would have told me about this, and I hope this helps as well. But yay, we got the airbag out. All right, now that is off, we can work on this bolt right here. It will be a 21mm. So I'm also going to come down here and start loosening these screws. There's 3 total, one right here, and then one on the other side, right here. And then directly in the back, there's one more. That's all it is. And then you'll have access to your clock spring. But we're going to have to take off the wheel. We're just going to use this lug nut wrench and get to it. Now that I have the nut off, I wish I can get my nut off, but I'm stuck making this video. Also, just start shaking the crap out of your wheel. It will come off. Just don't be a bitch about it, all right? The clock spring, match it up because we're going to take off the plastic. Clock spring has been removed. Now we have to reconnect the battery, get a multimeter, and start testing the wiring for our horn. I tested this wire right here. Turned out that worked for the horn, but I pulled off that red wire because that was part of the horn on the steering wheel itself. I kept the pin because this paper clip, you're going to have a point-to-point connection, but since mine had plastic all around it, I had to burn off the edges. The next following step, I wrapped it up inside the screw, screwed it back, and have it sitting pretty, so that way when I connect that short hub, the short hub will always have a positive connection lead to it. Short hub is installed, but see that silver thing that's hanging with the wiring? That's just the spacer to keep your wires tucked inside. But paperclip is sitting pretty on the short hub, so anywhere I turn, I will have a full positive lead connection. I don't know who said if you solder that spacer to your wiring, it's going to work. Sure, it may work, but guess what? You're going to rip off your wiring at the next right turn you make, dude. Final step, pop that steering wheel on, make sure our connection is good to go, and Bob is your uncle. I'm not going to show you how to put on the 6 bolts and the 2 wires behind that steering wheel because it's just ridiculous. A 6-year-old could do that, but I will have another video set up for the cruise control rerouted since we had to delete the cruise control technically. So be on the lookout for that. I hope you guys enjoyed my cheap sound effects and dumb antics, but hope to see you next time. Thank you.